What's going on, everyone? SurgicalSnipes here, back at it again with another Diablo Immortal video. What is going on, everyone? Today is what, day 19 or day 20? It's one of those days, right? I've lost count. I've honestly lost count of how many days it's been. It's either 18, 19, or 20 days. I think it's been like 20 days now, or 19 days already, of my Diablo tries to contact Blizzard Entertainment series that I'm doing here. And you know, yesterday I get hit with this, On the bottom of the screen there it says timed out. You cannot chat, reply, react, or join voice channels during timeout. I got put on timeout, for a week. Yet again. This isn't the first time. This has happened, right? It's happened so many times already. I've lost count already. Not just here, but in all the Diablo discords, pretty much, the Diablo Immortal discords, and it looks like what it looks like. What it looks like is that Blizzard is not recognizing me as Diablo. That's what it looks like. Because this is the reality, right? I am being timed out. I am being timed out for what again? What is it that I'm being timed out for? Exactly. What rule specifically am I breaking? What rule am I breaking here that causes this kind of a reaction from the official Diablo Immortal Discord? The official Diablo Immortal Discord, not the Reddit one, the one that banned me years ago. That's the fake one. But the official Diablo Immortal Discord has timed me out for another week. I just came back from another 1 week ban, another 1 week timeout ban, whatever you want to call it, just the other week ago, So it's like every other week I'm getting banned, pretty much. I'm getting muted, if people want to be correct about that, right? I'm getting muted. Why am I being muted for? Why on earth would Blizzard Entertainment want to mute the only guy in this world that can be called Blizzard's Diablo? The Diablo of the Blizzard Entertainment franchise that's called Diablo. All the games, Diablo 1, 2, 3, 4, and Diablo Immortal here. What is going on, y'all? Like literally, what's going on? I'm making this video because, I feel like I'm being wronged here, All I'm doing is just saying the truth. I've proved this years ago. Okay, I proved this since 2022. We're in 2026 now. It's been like almost 4 years now. Every day, pretty much almost every day or every other day, I have been claiming to be the #1 Diablo Immortal player in the whole world. For the last 4 fucking years almost. Obviously, it's me, right? So what the fuck? What the fuck is going on, y'all? Blizzard, what is going on? Let's be honest here, okay? Because, it's all about honesty, right? I introduced myself to you guys, right? To the community and to Blizzard. And, I'm claiming to be Diablo of the whole franchise, of the whole Diablo franchise, right? And, this is how I'm being treated. Is this how Blizzard treats Diablo? Let's be honest here. I know I'm saying the truth here, right? I'm not claiming anything more than what is the truth. The truth that I earned through 4 years of playing Battlegrounds and Conqueror PvP matches all the time. So what is going on here, you know? And if so, like, where was the warnings at, you know, like public warnings, not a private warning, you know? Because I had to make different accounts and shit, right? Both my accounts, right, are banned right now, you know, for a week. So, you know, sometimes I'm on one account and then the other one. So if somebody tries to message me privately on the other one, I'm not going to be on that one because I'm going to be in the other one. So anyways, what I'm getting at with this is that, you know, I'm not getting my fair shake here, you know. This is my case, you know. It's real. It's like a real thing, you know. It's a real case. It's a real claim. It's a real claim, Blizzard. You know, and you guys know it, you know. You guys know it. And you know, I just want to hang out with y'all, work with y'all in a professional in a professional in a professional setting. And you know, enjoy the game of Diablo, all the Diablo games and all the Blizzard games. I'm playing Hearthstone right now, or Hearthstone right now, you know. Finally got out of bronze. I finally got out of bronze, and now I'm gonna go to silver now. Silver's already fucking me up already, you know. But yeah, y'all, like it is what it is, you know. I'm fucking timed out. Why am I timed out for? What rule did I break? Let's be honest here. What rule did I break besides saying the truth? Is it a am I breaking the rules by saying the truth? When I talk about my true immortal crusades, my true immortal crusades plan that I have, my true immortal, my grandmaster's my grandmaster's secret plan, the true immortal crusades plan, to unite all the servers in Diablo Immortal. That's right, folks. You heard it right here from Diablo himself. I am stating that the true immortal crusades will happen. Destiny will have it so. How do I know this? How do I know this will happen? I know why. It's because I'm the #1 Diablo Immortal player in the whole world. That's why. No, really, it's me, you know. No, really, it's me. It's really me. Oh, shit. Anyways, y'all, like, that's the only reason I'm saying all this shit. You know? I've been saying it for almost 4 fucking years. And, you know, Blizzard, you know, like, come on, what's going on, y'all? Like, do you guys not care about Diablo or what, you know? Anyways, what else I was going to say? Yeah, so this is what's happening, y'all. You know, the true Immortal Crusades will happen. And I wasn't even talking about that in this feedback and suggestions thread, you know, in this thread. But let's see what happened here. So all I did was, first of all, my alt account was banned yesterday, you know, for a week. And then this is my main account, you know. And now this one was already This one was already fucking banned already for months already. I can't talk in any of the channels here. I can't talk in any of the fucking channels on this account for months. That's why I made the alt, right? My alt account. And then, you know, like I've been fucking banned on this one. And all I did was just, I couldn't fucking talk in any channel except this one, the feedback and suggestions channel, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll talk in there. It's my post. It's my thread, right? Can I even talk on my own thread? You know? A thread that is actually very historical for the whole franchise, the whole Diablo franchise, because it's the truth, you know? So anyways, what did I say? Let's find out here. It says here, Diablo started a thread. That's me, by the way. Diablo started a thread. Who in here actually believes I am Blizzard's Diablo? That was the question, right? Let's be honest here. That was the question, right? I'll say it how it is. It's the truth. Who in here actually believes I am Blizzard's Diablo? And we got 2 upvotes and 7 downvotes. Okay, now I started the upvote and downvote emojis here. That way, or the stickers here, and that way we can figure it out. And you know, let's look at the numbers. The numbers don't lie, right? This is insane. Like literally, this whole thing is it's just beyond funny, if you ask me. You know, like because I'm not really living this, right? It's my actual personal experience here. This is so funny. Okay, anyways, so we got two people that upvoted and 7 people that downvoted. Okay, but we got a -1 for each of those because I put 1 on each one, right? Let's see here. Let's look at the upvotes first. I can't even click on it. What the hell? There it is right there. Holy shit, that took forever. Okay. So if we subtract my vote, only one person believes it's actually me. One person, one player out of the whole Diablo Immortal community actually believe it's me. You know, only one person. Now let's compare that to the downvotes. These are my downvote players. These are my official downvote players. They got their name on it right there. So all these people here, of course, we got to take out mine, right? Because I'm one that put that first. So anyways, how many people is that? 6 players. 6 players are downvoting on what I just said there. All these players here. And there's probably going to be more. There's probably going to be more as time goes by in this video. So right now I'm actually trying to hype up the post because right now it's deadlocked right now between 2 to 7. You know, we're talking about the whole Diablo Immortal community here, right? That looks at the feedback section in the official Diablo Immortal Discord. Only one one player agrees with me on this topic. And what is this topic? And it's so funny as the situation here unfolds here in this conversation because at first he didn't believe, you know, and then all of a sudden he believed. I'm like, what the hell? Look at this here. Okay, so here's the post. Who in here actually believes I am Blizzard's Diablo? Started by Diablo. Here we go. April 28th, 2026. I think this is a very important thread as far as the historical implications of what this means for the Diablo franchise. For those who don't know my story, yet, some context. I'm the #1 Diablo Immortal player in the world that earned the title of Diablo via PvP skill. Not sure how to make a poll here, but if you type 1 if you agree, or 2, or type 2 to disagree, I would really appreciate it. Anyone is free to disagree, but if you disagree, I would really like to know your reasoning behind it. Right? Then I put all that shit there. And then it says, the more votes we get here, the faster I can go to Blizz HQ and begin my work there. All right, and people started putting the stickers there. And then here, let's see. So everybody's talking here. This guy right here makes songs about me, guys. You know, that's amazing, right? So he's typing me a paragraph here when he freaking makes songs about me. You know, that's funny, right? I even put it there. I said, you make songs about me. Then this guy here, he just left the chat. He put the number 2. He said he wanted to disagree, and then he just left for some reason. He just left the thread completely. He must have been freaking out or something. I don't know. And then the same guy here, the DJ here, is trying to talk to me still, and I just tell him the same thing. You make songs about me. You know, that's all he needs to understand. You know, you make songs about me, dude. Like that's all I gotta know from you. You know. All right, then we got a creator here from Korea, from a Korean server, and he was talking about some auto hunting, you know, the auto farming stuff. It says here, Korean users are very opposed to the introduction of auto hunting. There are many auto hunting mobile games in Korea. Right, then this was addressed here. Blizzard addressed this. Community manager Jedi. Chris Jedi. You know, that's the community manager of Blizzard Entertainment. And he was talking about this here. And he even put here also, he said, this is a feedback thread, not a roast thread. Be nice, everyone. And then my number 1 fan here, the DJ, starts talking up a storm, you know. And then it was pretty much him. Then the Korean guy was talking about, the Korean player was talking about how he's opposed to the auto battling stuff, or the auto battle stuff. He said, sorry, Korean users have no opportunity to communicate with developers at all. I apologize for saying something off topic because such an opportunity is rare. Have a good discussion and be happy. Korean Immortal YouTuber dreaming of becoming Diablo's partner. So this guy's trying to become my partner, you know, from Korea, you know, and he's trying to become a Diablo partner. Shout out to, I can't even say his name right, INFP Life, INFP Life, or INFP Life. I've seen some of your content, you know. I know you do good work for the community in promoting Diablo Immortal. And then I replied back, do not worry. Once the true Immortal Crusade reaches the Korean servers, I will ask for your help. I will ask for your help in stopping the rebels and to translate. Yeah, so once I go to the Korean servers, I'll talk to you there, and you know, we'll definitely communicate more. Okay, so this guy here, he originally saying, "I'm sorry, but no," and he with a crying emoji. So I'm like, okay, he's disagreeing. I'm like, okay, and then I asked him, "No need to apologize, but what are you saying no to?" And then he says that you are Blizzard's Diablo. I don't think you'd enjoy getting beat up weekly. Haha, very funny. Anything else to add? How would you know? Do you know who it really is? All right, so now this is today, I think. Yeah, this is the next day here. So many downvotes, yet no one wants to give a real valid explanation behind their decision. Anyone? And then today he upvoted. So yesterday He said no, but then yesterday he disagreed, and now today he agreed. He says, here, I upvoted for you. And then I just wrote this big wall of text. I wrote this big wall of text, and I think this is the one that actually got me banned on this account. I think it was because of this freaking wall of text, I think. I'm not sure. Right? Because I'm already banned on my other account, right? For a week also. Yesterday. So, this is the only place where I'm able to talk in. Or at least I was able to talk in today. So, the only messages I put today was this one and this one. And then all of a sudden I get fucking banned again for a week. They put me on timeout for a week. It's like, what the fuck? So anyways, that's what happened there, man. So I'm going to read this real quick here. It says, which one do you believe? Which one do you honestly believe, though? First you said sorry. You don't like it's me. You don't think it's me. But now agreeing? You're saying two different things here, right? It's like all the players that downvoted, they know it's me, but they're just going to do the opposite just for the shits and giggles, or they really are haters of mine. What never ceases to amaze me is how can someone go against empirical? Is it empirical or empirical? Empirical, yeah, it's got to be empirical. How can someone go against empirical evidence truth? Empirical evidence truth. Right? Just because someone believes something Just because someone believes something is true doesn't make it so. The burden of proof must be shown. And none of the players who downvoted can honestly say with a straight face that it isn't me. That's why they don't want to explain the reason behind their downvote. They don't believe it's me, right? They can easily push the downvote button, signaling that they disagree. Okay, that's fine. So I'm here asking why they disagree. Why they disagree. And they're not going to answer because they know they're standing behind a lie. And who would want to do that? Imagine that. Every single person that disagrees with me, that disagrees with what I'm saying on this specific topic and downvoting is literally showing that they are standing by a lie. Minus my downvote since I put it up there to get the thread started. Everyone has their own opinion, right? Mine is backed up by empirical evidence. Keyword empirical evidence. What's theirs backed up by? And nobody has said anything for like the last couple hours. Nobody. Right? Nobody has said anything. Now, I'm sure somebody will say something right now, but it's been a couple hours already, Shit, this fucking post could get taken down. This thread could get taken down after this video. After I upload this video, this fucking post could get taken down. Like, you guys heard it here first, right? Like, I have the fucking thread right here, right? And if this shit gets taken down from the feedback and suggestions channel here on the official Diablo Immortal Discord, well, then you guys know why. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down. I don't understand, I'm not breaking any rules, am I? I'm just saying that I'm Diablo, which is the truth. No, not a Diablo from a religion. The Diablo of Blizzard Entertainment. It's really me, y'all. And I wouldn't be doing these videos. I wouldn't be saying this over and over again for almost 4 years like a madman, like a crazy lunatic, going on the internet and saying, hey, everyone, look at me. I'm Diablo from Blizzard Entertainment. That's just so fucked up, man. It's so fucked up that I have to fucking go on the internet every day to try and convince Blizzard Entertainment that I'm Diablo. They know I'm Diablo already, man. They know it's me. Blizzard literally knows it's me, y'all. So what is going on here? What is going on here, I'm already cooked already here in the Discords, right? I'm timed out. Nobody wants to help me here. Like I'm just being treated like I'm just this bad person when I'm not. I'm just saying the truth. Yesterday, I was talking to other players who were disagreeing with me in general chat, and you know, they were saying their piece. I was saying my piece. There was nothing hostile about it. There was nothing hostile about it. So I don't know why. I don't know why I'm the one that gets banned. I'm the one that gets banned for a week when you got people in there talking all types of match shit in there, right? They're talking bad about the company. They're talking bad about Blizzard. They're calling each other's names, trolls, and all this other crazy shit. See, people think my haters or anyone who doubts me, they actually think I'm trolling here. They actually believe. No, actually, no, they don't believe I'm trolling, but they're gonna say I'm trolling, right? Because if they don't lie to themselves, if they're being honest, the keyword honest, then they know for a fact that I'm not trolling. I haven't been trolling this whole time. Yet all these players are gonna say, "Oh, he's trolling. Snipes is trolling. Snipes isn't Diablo. He's trolling." They literally tell their friends, "Hey, Snipes isn't Diablo. He's trolling." You know, that's what they literally do, right? And I'm like, "Holy shit, dude, that's funny, man. That's literally funny, right? It's hilarious. It's so fucking hilarious. And I'm not here to promote toxicity. I'm not here to rage bait anyone. I can understand why players would get mad. Believe me, I understand. But it is what it is. A person's gonna hate me with all his heart, no matter what I say. So it is what it is. You know, I'm giving them answers. I'm countering all their negative nonsense, what they're saying about my PvP skills when I talk to them, and they know it, but they're still just gonna pretend. They're still gonna pretend that it's not me, and that's the truth. Just like right here, look. There's like fucking. Where's it at here? 7 people. These 7 people are publicly saying. 7 people. Actually, 6 people. These guys are actually saying that I'm not Diablo when they know for a fact 100% that it's me in regards to this whole Blizzard Entertainment Diablo franchise for being the number 1 player and all that shit, right? And they're going to sit there with a straight face and put that downvote button. That is hilarious, dude. That is so fucking hilarious, isn't it? And that's what I talked about in the article, right? In the reply here. Just real quick here. Here's the this is it right here. This is the thing right here. Anybody can argue, right? But where's the arguments at? Where are the players that downvoted? I would love to hear their explanation because it's gonna be so funny, right? I would like to hear them fabricate the lie that they're going to write. Come on. It's right there, All you got to do is just, you said that you guys disagree, right? I'm like, okay. Write your lie then. Write the lie. Please, I want you guys to be able to do this with confidence, right? Go write your lie about me. It's going to be so funny. Of course, you're not going to do it because you know it's a lie. Or maybe they will do it. I don't know. all this shows, all these 6 downvotes show, and it's going to probably increase over time. Or maybe nothing else will happen after this with the thread. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? All this time, all this shows is that you guys are standing on the side of a lie. And that's the truth. Maybe you hate me. Maybe you find me annoying. Maybe you don't like my personality. Who knows why you guys think I'm a negative person? But, It is what it is, right? It is what it is. And I can go on and on about all this, but it is what it is, right? And, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? Agree, disagree, it's whatever. But where is the backup to their claim? They hit the downvote button, right? But where are they? Where are they? Not one of those people that downvoted, I think, are even in this are even in this thread. So why are they downvoting on a thread that they're not even going to talk in? I know the answer. Everyone knows the answers because they don't want to write a lie. Or maybe they do. So there they are, y'all. These are the players. One of them here, right here. He's a content creator, right? For the game. This is an actual content creator for the game, right? He makes videos, he makes guides about it. Yet he cannot understand what I'm saying. Oh, but he understands very well what I'm saying. But he's just not gonna, he's not gonna, if he really believes that, why not make a video about it? Make a video about it, He's not gonna make a video about it because he knows it's gonna be a lie. Right? That's what it is, right? Come on, let's be honest here for 1 second. So, anyways, I can go on and on about this. Again, I don't want to promote negativity. I don't want to promote hate, but guess what? These people are giving me the symbol of disagreeing, and I don't mind that. Of course, I don't mind that. Everybody's free to do what they want as far as agreeing or disagreeing. All I'm saying is, okay, you made the choice to disagree. Let me understand why you disagree. And look at that. Nobody else is saying anything. Of course, somebody's going to say something. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. So I'm banned for a week. I think it's because of this fucking long ass fucking message I put, and that's where we're at, y'all. That's where we're at, Blizzard knows I exist. I've been doing this for like 20 days straight already, either 19 or 20 days straight already, and of making these videos. Even though I took it like 2 days off already, because I'm getting lazy already. This is getting kind of boring already, And we got to make it happen, Blizzard. Diablo exists. Blizzard Entertainment. Blizzard Entertainment, can you hear me? It is I, Diablo, can you hear me? SurgicalSnipes is Diablo. I'm SurgicalSnipes. That means I'm Diablo. For your franchise that's called Diablo. For the Blizzard Entertainment company video game franchise that is called Diablo. I'll repeat it one more time. Blizzard. It's me, Diablo. SurgicalSnipes is Diablo. Blizzard, can you hear me?
I am Diablo. I am the true immortal of Diablo Immortal. Google #1 Diablo Immortal player. Good morning, Blizzard Entertainment. I will await your company's invitation to Blizzard HQ for Diablo Franchise Executive Board meetings, campus tours, and construction plan talks about making a giant bronze Diablo statue that has my name somewhere outside in the campus or in front of the Diablo department entrance. Also humbly requesting a small office in Diablo Immortal department and free max residence accounts, one per region, so that I may take over the entire game's server politics as the one true immortal of Diablo Immortal. I'm your #1 Diablo franchise player. I still haven't played any other Diablo game besides Diablo Immortal. I hope to play all the others soon. Number one Diablo Immortal player in the world humbly requests my reward claim is honored. Rewards for being your Diablo franchise number one player, Diablo. Max resonance Diablo Immortal accounts. One per region. One Diablo Immortal statue with my name inscripted on the front. One career job offer. One small office in Diablo department so that I can stream, do podcasts, create content for Diablo and other Blizzard games. One of each Diablo Immortal and other Diablo games merchandise items. One World of Warcraft lifetime subscription. One BlizzCon lifetime VIP pass. One Diablo custom PC. All cosmetics unlocked since launch, including lifetime Phantom Market. Blizzard headquarters campus tours, Diablo Immortal board meeting invitations, and a bunch of other Diablo related things that I can't think of at the moment. I hope to join your company's amazing gaming family team. Your friend, Diablo.